911, operator 901. Where's the emergency?
127 Brymere.
Okay, what's going on there?
I'd like to order a pizza for delivery.
Ma'am, you've reached 911. This is an emergency line.
Large with half pepperoni, half mushroom.
You know you've called 911. This is an emergency line.
Do you know how long it'll be?
Okay, ma'am, is everything okay over there? Do you have an emergency or not?
Yes.
And you're unable to talk because...
Right.
Okay, is there someone in the room with you? Just say yes or no.
Yes.
Okay, it looks like I have an officer about a mile from your location. Are there any weapons in your house?
No.
Can you stay on the phone with me?
No. See you soon. Thank you.
That was one of the most talked about ads of the Super Bowl, a chilling call that was turned into a PSA by nomore.org, an awareness campaign for domestic violence and sexual assault. For one woman, her lifeline turned out to be someone whom you'd least expect, a telemarketer. Take a look.
They were the screams of terror. And Chamille McElroy, a telemarketer in Las Vegas, had no idea whom they were coming from, only that it was a woman being violently attacked.
I heard in the background that she was being hurt. I heard her crying, I heard her whimpering. I also heard hits, and he was hitting her hard.
She and her bosses quickly realized that the terrified woman had called them by mistake and was in desperate need of help. Working as fast as they could, they traced the call to Lebanon, Oregon, more than 900 miles away, and notified the local sheriff's department. But even as police raced to the scene, McElroy could hear the violence escalating. The caller seemed to be fighting for her life, and McElroy was afraid they'd never make it in time.
Joining us now is telemarketer Chamille McElroy. Chamille, what did you think when that call came in? Again, we want to make it very clear, you did not place the call. That call came in to you.
Exactly. It was an incoming call, and the phone was in her back pocket, so she butt dialed us. When the call came in, I listened for a minute because being a telemarketer, you get all kinds of calls, you know, so I wanted to make sure that it was real, so I listened. But what made it more real to me was the hits. I could hear her being hit. It was like she was being hit. It was right next to me. That's how hard she was being hit, and I knew that she was in need. She needed help.
And you had to do whatever it would take to find
Yes.
her and get her help.
Yes.
You did find her, which is pretty
Yes.
amazing, you and the other folks there, 900 miles away. How difficult was it to get the police in that town to respond to you? Now, you're calling telemarketers saying, we know something bad is happening.
Right. Well, what happened, we called the Las Vegas 911.
Which is where you're located, right?
Right, is where we're located, and we knew that they couldn't do anything 900 miles away. At that time, the president of the company was coming through, and he was like, what's going on, what's going on? So I told him, and he listened, and he immediately got on the phone and contacted the Lynn County Sheriff Department, and they went to the house.
And what happened when they got there?
When they went there, we was listening for a while, and until they got there, you heard them knocking on the door. The police knocked on the door several times. And we heard them knocking, but then you heard the guy say, get up, put some clothes on, get some clothes on. And then you heard the police knock again. She was still crying, and you could hear her. So I imagine they eventually kicked the door in to save her.
And they did save her.
Yes, they did.
Right.
Yes,
You say that you feel that this was sort of divine intervention. How so?
We called her earlier that day, okay, and she wasn't trying to call anybody. The phone was in her back pocket. You know, so I believe that was a cry for help. She needed help, and someone needed to hear. And I believe that I just happened to be on the other end of that line, and I'm thankful for it.
Well, we're very thankful, as I'm sure she is. And I think it's so interesting that I don't think you're somebody who likes to be called a hero, but I know the woman that you saved, along with some other people, Jenny, I think she thinks of you as that. And I know that you two never had the chance to meet.
No, I haven't. I would love to meet her.
Well, she actually called us, too.
Okay.
Because she wanted to meet you.
Oh, wow.
So, Jenny, come on out.
Oh, no. Are you serious?
Right here.
Oh, my God. Oh, Jenny, it's good to see
Good
you.
to see you too. I am so thankful that you were there that day.
What do you think? What do you think would have happened, Jenny?
I'm not real sure, but I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be sitting here today if Chamille hadn't answered the phone and helped out that day.
Oh, it is so good to see you. I was wondering I know, Jen, that you wanted to meet Chamille in person, but also you had a message for others. You want to help inspire other women.
For other women out there, don't just stand by. Don't let him do that to you. It's not okay. It's never okay for anybody to touch somebody in a way that's inappropriate.
Where is he now?
He's free. He's at home. This is the first time I've been out of hiding since the incident occurred.
Wow.
Are you scared?
I am terrified. Every day I look over my shoulder. Every day I look for a white explorer.
Wow.
Will you ever find the peace then?
Probably not.
Ah, Jen.
But it doesn't have to happen to other women. They don't have to wait like I did.
That's right.
Well, we're so happy that you did come and meet Chamille, and we're so glad that you're alive. I mean, that's the first thing, you know, and, you know, I want to say get the protection you need. I hope that a restraining order works. It's just a scary, scary situation to be in, but we appreciate you being here very much.
You know, it really is, and I have to say that the president of our company was so touched, and it hit him so hard that what he did was he actually partnered with the National Coalition Against Domestic Violence and Abuse. And for the proceeds from our company, AmericareNow.com, for the month of February and March, we're giving the proceeds of what we make to help battered women in abusive relationships.
That is wonderful. That is wonderful. Yes. Something positive. Yes. One more positive thing. Yes. Just out of curiosity, when you placed that call to Jenny earlier in that morning, what were you want to talk to her about?
We are a health and nutrition company, and we specialize in homeopathic medicines, and I was calling to share some information about HGA.
Okay. Just want to I'm trying to help you out with your job here.
There it is.
You shared a lot more than that, I'll tell you. We wish the best to both of you.